Hi guys, Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters. So I am part of an awesome bunch of ladies in an Aussie YouTube hop. This theme is Christmas in July or winter theme. We are sponsored by the amazing Kitaholics Kits. So please hop on over to the person that I have linked in my description box below. Make sure you visit every person in the hop until you get back to me. Like on every video, comment on every video, and you will go into the draw to win the beautiful prize from our amazing sponsor at Kitaholics Kits. So now I have done all the business side of things, on to my layout. I chose to do Christmas in July because if you already follow my video, my YouTube channel, my sister and my YouTube channel, I currently am already doing a Christmas in July series, and this just fitted in perfectly with what is already happening with me on the channel. Please check out all of our other videos if you're interested. Katie and I have quite a different style, so you get to sort of change it up a bit between what my sister chooses to show you and what I choose to show you. So this layout is of a family photo of my son and all his cousins visiting Santa. This is our second Santa visit. We had a series of 3 Santa visits, a total of 3 Santa visits, and every photo and every layout I chose to do of the Santa visits are all really different. So please check out my channel because I have all 3 Santa visits up on my page, on my website, on my, what is this called? YouTube channel. So this is going to be like a star radiating shards of different scrapbooking papers. So I went through my collection and pulled out the papers I wanted to use. I've been hoarding that sort of craft color, the one there that I'm holding in my hand. It's actually wrapping paper. My mother gave it to me with a gift in it last Christmas, and I've been hoarding it to use for something in my scrapbooking, and I didn't know when and what, and I just decided now was the time. So that's sort of the biggest piece on the page, just because I like it the best. It doesn't end up, stealing any limelight or anything like that. It's just my favorite, so that's what ends up getting. I wanted to use as much of it as possible. So I've just gone through my collection really and just picked out colors I like. So that's wrapping paper. The grey one I'm using now and the light blue one in the top left, they were from my December Dailies kit that I got from Kitaholics Kits. I don't know what brand they were. I'm trying to think. Oh, Joy or something, I think they were called. Sorry, I'm not sure. The red one is from Stampin' Up. My sister just had a whole bunch of Stampin' Up's Christmas papers, so I nicked them. This one here is from my stash. I was going to use it because it was sort of a similar color to the cardboardy one, but I didn't want to. I thought I might cut it up later and use the little squares for something else, and I thought if I take a big chunk out of it for this, it's kind of going to ruin half the... Anyway, I just decided I didn't want to. So the one I do use is also from Stampin' Up, and that black and white one with the Christmas packages on it was also from my December Daily kit. So I just went and got some glittery paper and a punched out star. I don't have this star punch though. It gifted to me in a Happy Mail. So I'm just tracing one that I thought was a really good size, but in the wrong color. I want it to be glittery and gold. So I've cut out the star. I'm just straightening up all the edges now using I still can't think of what that's called. This is the 3rd video I've done today, and I still can't think of what this paper slicer trimmer is called. Hey, I got it. I kept wanting to call it a guillotine, which it kind of is, but not that style. You can get guillotine ones. My sister has one. I do not. It's cool though. I want one. But anyway, moving on. So I just trimmed up because I hand cut the lines, the edges. They weren't as straight as I wanted them to be, but I hadn't 100% got the shape right, so I was just sort of hand cutting them out and getting those right. So yeah, I trim all those up, glue all those down, so they're all now stuck down. I'm just up to the last one. I think I got bored of my paper trimmer and just went back to hand cutting. You know, it happens. So just sticking on the last one now, just using double-sided tape along the edge. I often cut my double-sided tape in half just to make it last longer. I don't know, just to be a bit cheap. I know you can get skinny double-sided tape, but I usually don't want skinny double-sided tape. I usually want the thick double-sided tape. And I don't know, I've never actually priced how much skinny double-sided tape is. Is skinny double-sided tape cheaper? Or if I buy thick double-sided tape, is it the same price, but then I cut it in half and it lasts twice as long? I don't know, but that's what I'm doing. So, sticking on this last little bit, I really love this photo of all the kids at Santa. They all look really happy, except my little man. He's just a little bit too young to be smiling at the camera. And the poor little guy, he was chasing around the vacuum cleaner while I was vacuuming, and he fell over. Who even knows how? Moving too fast for his feet, I think, and bumped his head. And he's totally fine. There was not a problem. He didn't really even cry. But it went to like a black bruise in about 2 seconds and stayed forever. So all his Santa photos, he's got this big, massive black bruise right in the middle of his forehead in every single photo. All across all of Christmas. One of my girlfriends, she kept putting a Santa hat on his head and pulling it down over the bruise so that he couldn't see the bruise anymore. And she's like, it's okay to have a Santa hat on in Christmas. It's fine, it's fine. And yeah, we live in Australia. It's like 35 degrees. It is boiling. Take the Santa hat off. The poor kid. Anyway, we survived. So yeah, there is the basic layout that I'm doing. The star with the rays of light. And then I move into embellishing. I found these sparkly green chipboards in my stash, and they are so cool, but I'd already used them and I didn't have any E's left. I really wanted to write Mary, but anyway, Jolly Family will do. Not enough L's, so I'm just going to trim up that K, but I'm packing up because if you can see my baby monitor, little man is awake and it is time to go and collect him. So putting away all of my chipboards, and I will come back later and glue this down and get to having a play. Oh, I think I'm just fixing that K. You know. I do this often, play with my thickers and change my thickers. So just getting a little standing knife, scalpel, don't know. I'm not very good with the technical terms. And just cutting off the legs of the K so that I've just got the nice long tall L shape. It is not exactly the same height as the other two L's, which is not a problem in the slightest, but just don't mix them up. So, but the two L's that are exactly the same together and the one L that's a tiny bit shorter with the family word, which only has one L, and no one will even know. All right, I will be back in a moment. You won't even know that I've gone. And I'm back. So now on to embellishing. So this is a collection from the Reject Shop. I just had a look on the card there that shows all the different bits and pieces that are included, and I just pulled out the ones I liked the look of. That's a little chipboard from Kaiser Craft. A really old collection. I think it cost me 50 cents, but I like it. So I'm just having a play and using that up. All of my Christmas ephemera packs are from Kaiser Craft or the Reject Shop. I only just bought them actually because I found them in sort of the throw-out box, super duper cheap, and that suits me just fine. So stuck all that down. Now I'm getting at the Heidi Shine. Love me some Heidi Shine. I use gold the most. I really want a navy or a charcoal, but anyway, or a silver. Splashing that on. I don't show you this at all. I don't show it in the photos. I don't show it ever. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't even mention it. And you wouldn't even know. I actually later, like days later, came and hand drew stitching down each of the rays coming out of the star. And I think that looks kind of cool. I'm only just getting into the hand doodling. I'm really nervous about it because if you don't like it, you can't take it back, and that's like the last thing you do, so it ruins your entire layout if you don't like it. But in this case, it worked really well. So hopefully you are enjoying my Christmas in July series, and you stay tuned for more. If you're not into the Christmas in July, just wait. August is almost here and it'll be over. Thanks, guys. Have an awesome day, and please like and subscribe, and hopefully we catch you next time. Bye.